Alright, so this is the part 2 of our lesson 5, further integration. Again, you need to listen very well as I go along to the process. The step number 1 is to find the dy dx. So given that the y is equal to this, show that dy dx equals this one, and hence integrate these functions with respect to x. It is with respect to x because this function is using variable x. So what are we going to do? As you can see from here, this is product of two functions. So therefore, we need the u prime v. We need the u prime v plus u v prime. So let's take that derivative. So the u prime is this. The derivative of x is 1, right? Times the v. So let me put my v as 4 plus 3x squared plus my u is my x, times the derivative of v prime, alright, times the derivative of v prime. Again, please remember that 4 plus 3x squared raised to the half is equal to that, okay? So we can take the derivative of this, which is times half 4 plus 3x squared raised to negative half times the derivative of 4 plus 3x squared, which is 6x. So this is now the derivative of this function. But the question says that we need to show that this derivative is equal to this expression. So let's simplify this one further. So this is 4 plus 3x squared. That is 1/2 times 6. There is 3. This is now 3x squared plus 3x squared. X squared because x times x there. And then this one we can write at the bottom, which is 4 plus 3x squared. That's negative half. When you put it at the bottom, it will become positive half. And the positive half is square root. Then we can now cross multiply the 2. This is over 1. So when you cross multiply this, 4 times 3x squared times this is 4 plus 3x squared. Alright, plus 1 times that is 3x squared divided by 1 times this plus 4 3x squared. So what do you have now is 4 plus 3x squared plus 3x squared is 4 plus 6x squared over square root of 4 plus 3x squared, which is this question. So therefore, it has been shown. So the step number 1 is to find the derivative of the function. Let's proceed now to step number 2. Our step number 2 says, because it says hence, integrate this. Integrate means you find the integral of that with respect to x. Therefore, you need to ask yourself how to obtain, why obtain there, how to obtain this expression from the derivative. This is your derivative. How will you obtain this expression? As you can see, that is 2 plus 3x squared. As you can see, this expression here, the derivative is actually equal to 2 times 3 plus, 2 times 2 plus 3x squared all over square root of 4 plus 3x squared. So this derivative is equal to that. Why do we need to rewrite it this way? Because we want this expression to be taken from our derivative. And from here, that is actually that expression. So if after you take that idea on how to take the derivative, okay, again, the step 2 is just simply take the idea on how to take the derivative. The step 3, if you already have that big idea, okay? If you already have that idea, all right, that big idea that relates the questions to the derivative, then the step 4 or the step 3 is to write the question again together with the answer. Okay, so again, the question is this. The question is this one, the derivative of this. So that question could be written as d dx of x square root of 4 plus 3x squared, right? And that's equal to your derivative, which is 2 times 2 plus 3x squared all over square root of 4 plus 3x squared. You need to follow the step-by-step solutions that I'm telling you so you don't get confused on how to find the answer. This step number 3 is very important. So now what are you looking for is this expression, all right? Or that is actually this expression. So we want to get this expression from here. So we want first to have that integral in that dx. So therefore, we're going to take the integral of both sides. You take the integral of both sides. You take the integral of both sides, and again with respect to x. So the integral, but before I go to the left-hand side, let's try to look at first the right-hand side. So these two I'm going to put outside because what I want is only the expression for this. Okay? That is the one that I want. Only the expression for this one. Alright? Now, but what is the integral of the derivative of the function? These two cancels each other's out. So therefore, it is now equal to the function. X is equal to 4 plus 3x squared. So this expression is equal to this with respect to x. But again, what are we looking for is only this expression without the 2. So we need to remove that 2 by multiplying each side by 1/2. So we remove these 2 here. So multiply both sides by 1/2. Therefore, what we can see now is a very magical that the integral of 2 plus 3x squared, the square root of 4 plus 3x squared dx is equal to 1/2 x square root of 4 plus 3x squared plus c. Okay, so that's the end of this question. Please proceed now and answer the practice exercises for lesson number 5. Thank you very much.